If you're interested in a career in AI, you might have come across a lot of chatter online that you need to learn Python or get a CS degree to work in AI. While this is partially true, it's not the whole truth. Some of the highest paid people in AI don't even know how to code. And in this video, I'm going to show you 3 different AI career options that don't require any coding skills. And I've personally coached non-coders to become AI fluent and land high-paying jobs. And honestly, AI fluency is the most important skill you can learn over the next 10 years. Because take a look at this graph here. Now, the jobs that require AI skills are growing exponentially while the broader job market has been shrinking. So AI jobs have been witnessing staggering growth compared to the general job market, which for the most part has been stagnant. And according to PwC's 2025 AI jobs report, workers with AI skills command a 56% wage premium on average. So whether you want to pursue AI as a career or enhance your current work skill set, AI is going to act as your salary multiplier. So let's go over some of these AI jobs that don't require any coding skills. Now, the first one is an AI product manager, and the salary range for this job is around $120,000 to $200,000 based on an average of 50 LinkedIn postings. So what do? They act as the bridge between business and technical teams. So essentially translating what executives want into what engineers can create. And a general day-to-day might look like writing PRDs that specify AI features, creating spec docs that define success metrics, running prioritization, things like should we go with the chatbot first or the recommendation engine first. It also includes stakeholder management, things like explaining to a CEO why AI just can't do everything. It also involves quite a bit of user research, so understanding where AI actually helps as opposed to where it becomes a blocker. And finally, you'll also have roadmap ownership, so which is basically making sure that the AI product releases within a set timeline. And the reason it is hot is because of the exponential growth of AI SaaS market. And a lot of these AI apps will fail without good product managers. And ultimately, this role is actually a high leverage role where a good PM can save their company millions of dollars by shipping the right AI features. So some of the skills you would need is AI and SaaS project literacy. So you don't need to know how to code, but you still need to understand how AI or SaaS projects work. You'd also need stakeholder management skills. And finally, you'd also need a product thinking mindset. So things like how would users interact with your product? What would they expect out of your product? So on and so forth. So now the next career path is AI consultants. And this is what I personally do. And based on my personal experience, the salary is between $150,000 to $250,000. So what do? They help companies figure out where to use AI to increase business revenue or improve workflows. So essentially, AI consultants figure out where human processes can be automated. A typical day-to-day might include AI opportunity audits. And this is something I do quite a bit for a variety of clients, almost on a daily basis. So next thing is building business cases with ROI projections. Vendor evaluation, essentially identifying which AI system would fit the project. So this is something I did very recently where I had a government client and they wanted to retain all of the data within their servers, and they were sort of iffy about having that data go to an external cloud service. So instead, what we did was we configured a local LLM to run on their own servers, and their data never leaves that server. So next thing you might be doing is creating AI implementation roadmaps. This is where you identify where AI can be integrated within your workflow, and then you create roadmaps for that. You're also training leadership teams on AI capabilities and limitations. And finally, you're also doing risk assessment like privacy, compliance, and reputation. Because when you're working with big clients, like your automation might be really good, but if it doesn't have that privacy or compliance factor, then it's not worth it to them. And why is this hot? Because it's a trust role rather than a tech role. And it has a good work-life balance since your earning potential is tied to the number of projects you take on. So if you're someone that takes on a lot of projects, you can certainly surpass that $250,000 threshold. But at the same time, if you really value family time or your work-life balance, then you can work with just a select number of clients. And lastly, it's recession-proof. Because you're not a full-time employee and you're working with a variety of clients, even if you lose like one client, you still have all of your other clients to pay your bills essentially. So for the skills, you would need to know AI automations like NA10, Zapier, or Make.com. And you also need to understand integrations like integrating with CRM, ERP systems, or SAP. You also need to be organized and have knowledge in business strategy. And finally, it's good if you have a consulting background. Now, obviously, this isn't required, but it's pretty good if you understand client management. So the next career on our list is prompt engineers, and the salary is between $80,000 to $150,000 based on an average of 27 LinkedIn job postings. So what do? They optimize how humans interact with AI systems, getting consistent, high-quality output instead of just random AI slop. And a day-to-day might involve things like designing prompt templates for repeatable business workflows, A/B testing prompt variations and measuring quality, building prompt libraries, building guardrails, so essentially you're preventing AI from hallucination. You're also fine-tuning system prompts for specific personas and tones. And finally, you're reducing token costs by making prompts more efficient. And why is this hot? It's because it's a very low technical barrier, but it has a high creative ceiling. So if you're someone more of the creative type, if you're a writer, if you're an artist, now this is a pretty good field for you. And it is needed for every type of AI interaction. So every industry basically needs it. Whether you're doing legal prompts, medical prompts, marketing prompts, you need prompt engineers. And for the skills needed, you just need clear thinking and writing skills. And you also need an understanding of how AI systems and LLMs work. So things like context windows and memory management. So there you have it. 3 AI careers that pay well and doesn't require any coding skills. And the biggest mistake you can make right now is thinking that AI is only for engineers. The people who are landing these AI jobs might not know how to code, but they understand how AI systems work. Although spending like a month and learning to code will definitely open up more doors for you. And guys, we're still in the very early stages of the AI boom. So now is the best time to start building your AI career. So if you're serious about learning AI, then drop a like and subscribe to the channel. But until then, have a good day.